The big question is the F-15 not powerful enough, and does it, quote-unquote, suck? This is Metalstorm, and this is Plasma 1945, and if you're a DCS pilot watching this, you'll know this story end to end. But in Metalstorm, people aren't happy with the Eagle. Now, why aren't they happy? Well, it carries 4 medium-range Fox 1s, 4 short-range Fox 2s, and a 20mm cannon. It accelerates and maneuvers like a maniac, and the loadout is identical to a 80s and early 90s F-15 Eagle. Before I continue with this video though, let me know in the opinions and comments, do you actually think the F-15 is underpowered and nerfed? Now the reason I didn't go for that capture point here is because I'm going to go and take down this F-14. That's my priority. I've got other guys to do the capturing. Remember, I'm an air superiority fighter. My job is to knock out the enemies with the Sparrow missiles. Now the Sparrow is perfectly fine in Metalstorm, and as a matter of fact, the airplane that should have the proper Sparrow is the F-4 Phantom. The F-4 has these Hunter missiles, which are kind of almost semi-fire and forget, but if anything, the Phantom should have had the Sparrows, like it originally did, but then it actually got buffed to have these Hunter missiles. The F-15, future, I can see carrying AIM-120s, and as you can see here, that is a missile truck there with 12 AIM-120 missiles. Now, the F-15 is already a missile truck with 8 missiles. The best I could probably imagine for it would be an F-15e variant carrying 4 or 6 Fox 3 missiles. And I think 4 would be enough because then that would put it in the same realm as, say, the Super Hornet. Because the Super Hornet has the loadout that you're probably looking for, with 4 Fox 3 missiles on an American plane. And it's really the true Americans that complain that the F-15 is underpowered. But again, this allows the designers of Metalstorm, which are American-based themselves, so it's not like they're picking on American aircraft, to later release an aircraft that is both an acceleration beast, maybe not as much of a maneuverability beast as the F-15, because the F-15C that we have can turn quite well. Like here I'm taking SC-34 6 o'clock and just roll in and finish them off with my cannon. But they can release something like an F-15E, make it a 2-seater, make it a bit less maneuverable, still good at accelerating, but give it 4 or 6 Fox 3 fire and forget radar guided missiles. I think that's what people are asking for. Now, where would this plane slot in? I would probably put it up high, maybe level 17 or level 18 if it has more than 4 Fox 3 missiles. But the F-15 Charlie that we've got here just got onto that Rafale 6 o'clock and completely destroyed him through a tight maneuvering turn. And if you watch how I'm flying this plane, it is so responsive, really showing off its pedigree as a heavy fighter and an air superiority fighter. The other thing that I think that this plane has is it's tough. It's got hit points, but also maneuverability, like flying through a crevice like that. But I'm taking cannon rounds, I'm taking missiles, and I'm still flying in the F-15. And that's what it really is. It is a flying missile truck, missile tank. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I mean, do you really think it's that underpowered for where it's at? AIM? And let me know if you guys would actually like to see an F-15E. Now, there would have to be a downgrade. If the F-15E would have more than 4 Fox 3 missiles, I think it would have to be an F-15E, which is not as tight of a maneuvering plane. Think more of like something between an F-15 and a MiG-31. I think that would be a fair comparison. It's a heavy missile truck that carries 6 Fox 3s and flies fast but can't turn as effectively. But it could have a little bit more afterburner fuel, because realistically the F-15E can carry more fuel in its conformal fuel tanks. But for now, I'll look forward to your comments, and this was a bit of a plasma rant on the topic of the F-15 not sucking. And I'll see you guys in the next video. But meanwhile, how did we do here? 200 to 127? I was being air superiority, 1200 points.